the New Orleans Saints taking on Kirk Cousins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Play action. It's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to... need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Battle for here, and this will be caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
A good pickup there, a 22. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 6-yard touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete. On 3rd down, Jackson. And the flag comes in as that one falls
passes on.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
But if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
They have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally. But he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Murray, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking here for Smith downfield. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by... Darius Leonard, the linebacker. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. He'll handle first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Brad Tucker. And they will take over possession of the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Murray. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Murray, the ball carrier.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. Now they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Eluding the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here, this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And they'll take it. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on first down. Murray. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Going deep here for Watkins. And His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Bud Dupree just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Rashaan Melvin. So now 2 consecutive. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So we've reached... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over first.
Carry for Trenton Cannon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Trenton Cannon, the ball carrier.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32 and obviously well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the side. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They fake the give. Newton. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Allen Robinson. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Allen Robinson. Third quarter action. formation, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Newton's pass intended for Allen Robinson. Incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And Robinson with a big catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
84.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Going deep here for Watkins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Watkins. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Off play action. Newton escaping the pressure right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Throw here to his running back, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Buck 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. And he'll take it end zone for the Saints touchdown. 4 touchdown passes. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On 1st and 10, Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And his throw is incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. One more time, it's Cannon.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
At the 44-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Newton. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
This one is going to wind up incomplete. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
They go again with Cannon.
At the 42-yard line.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Allen Robinson. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Newton now to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And way out past the 35 before he's taken down.
Today's final score is
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina.